time, there was a beautiful girl named Cinderella. She was loved by her widowed father, but when her father mysteriously died, Cinderella was forced to work as a slave for her stepmother and two stepsisters, Anastasis and Drusilla. Cinderella's work was hard, but as she worked, she sang. One day, while gathering flowers, Cinderella came across a zoo, and a baby lion had escaped. The lion had a halo around its head, and Cinderella thought that if she kissed him, she would become wealthy. So she does, and as soon as that happens, the lion turned into a prince.
Hey, you, let us through. It's a bright new star. Oh, come be the first on the block to meet his eye. Make way, here he comes. Ring bells, bang the drum. Fire on a lot.
Of course, the prince wants to take Cinderella back to his mother, so they set off to the underwater realm of Ursula. Ursula doesn't like that her son is now a prince, because it was she who made him a lion in the first place. Now, Ursula threatens to turn Cinderella into a mermaid unless the prince will kiss her, and then he will become a lion again.
Love to sing, word, go on and kiss it.
Cinderella doesn't know what to do because she loves the prince. Then the fairy godmother appears, but of course is trapped by Ursula, so now those two must duel.
Put them together, and what have you got?
Poor unfortunate souls, in pain, in need.
This one longing to be thinner, that one wants to get the girl, and do I help them?
Yes, indeed.
They come flocking to my cauldron crying, "Spells, Ursula, please," and I help them.
Yes, I do.
While dueling, the prince and Cinderella run away to find a place to sleep. Cinderella, now asleep, is unaware of how the prince has left her to follow a voice he heard.
I'm wishing for the one I love to find me today.
After introducing himself and finding out that the girl is Snow White, he admits to loving her. He is captured by her and she leads him into the forest where he meets Grumpy, Happy, Doc, Bashful, Sleepy, Sneezy, and Dopey.
We dig from early morn till night. We dig up everything inside.
The dwarves attempt to kill the prince, but the prince falls into a hole while running through the forest. In the bottom of the hole, he finds a potion and becomes insane.
We are Siamese, if you please. We are Siamese.
Meanwhile, Cinderella has gone in search of the prince, only to find Snow White, where she admits that she was under a curse, and they go in search of the prince together. Now, in Wonderland, Alice has found the prince, only now the prince is known as the Mad Hatter. The Mad Hatter tells Alice to give up trying to find her way back to the surface, but Alice gives it one more shot, but fails. Suddenly, she sees something shiny in the dirt. She looks closer and sees that it's a lamp. She rubs it, and a genie pops out.
Well, Alibaba met them 40 thieves. Scheherazade had 1,000 tales. Master, you in luck, cause on your sleeve you got a brand magic never fails. You got some power in your corner now. There's heavy ammunition in your camp. You got some punch. You got blue and house. All you gotta do is rub that lamp. And I'll say, Mr. Lanza, what will your pleasure be? Let me take your order, jot it down. You ain't never been like me.
The genie gives Alice 3 wishes. Now, she wishes she was back at home, only she doesn't know that Ursula and the fairy godmother have completely destroyed her world, so she goes to the surface only to find Snow White and Cinderella. All the princesses want to help, so the genie gives them a magic flying carpet, and the 3 ladies fly over the Arabian desert in search for help. When they land, they find that they are hungry, so they tell the genie that they want spaghetti. And when Cinderella and Alice get the same piece, they end up kissing, and that's when they realize that they're in love. Meanwhile, Snow White has found a map buried in the sand that tells them that the only way they can get home is to find Atlantis. So that's exactly what they do, never to come across Ursula or the fairy godmother again. The end.
What the?